Jim, a resolute performance tonight with the team under pressure. You've got to be pleased with that.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just another game. It's we've won. The saying is never get too high, never be too low. We've had a little difficult period, which every club goes through. But there's been an awful amount of doom and gloom around the place. And next thing, don't know my job and this, that, the other. But I think we've showed tonight that we're capable. We've changed our formation. We've gone with a more, we've played games recently where we know we're good footballers, but the conditions and the weather hasn't been great, or the pitch or whatever. There's been plenty of rain. But I think tonight we went big and strong. We played for set plays. We got it forward to 3 willing runners and who put themselves about, Ellison, Forrester and Mullen. And we created plenty of chances. We've limited them to very, very little. It was a case of horses for courses. We've trained yesterday. We've seen how bad the wind was yesterday. But football is full of ups and downs. It's important, and I've learned, you've got to keep level-headed. You've got to keep believing. You've got to stay focused on the job at hand and keep moving to the next one. And we know where the problem's been. We've had 1 or 2 players who've dipped in form a bit. We've made 1 or 2 critical errors, which has cost goals. But going the other way recently, we've created numerous chances and scored goals, and as long as you continue to do that, you're always in with a chance. We could have scored more than the one we did tonight, but thankfully we got the all-important one. But as you say, it was a fantastic, strong, resolute performance, very disciplined, full of aggression, full of togetherness. You can hear more voices on the pitch tonight that pulled us through. I think that the front lads led by example. Their endeavour and work rate and really set the tempo from up there. And as I say, this time of year pitches do change. We did expect more of a wind, which they had a little bit second half, but very rarely troubled us. And right throughout, subs that come on all played a part. But it's a win. It's the start of a new month. We can put November behind us now. Start of a new month. We've got a week's rest now, which we needed because we've got quite a few knocks, injuries, bumps and bruises, and get ready for the big game next Tuesday against Fleetwood. But it's great to break the cycle, get back to winning ways, moves us up the table a little bit, and football being the way it is, as soon as you win you start looking up. If you lose a couple you start looking down. But thankfully for tonight we can see how close we are again to being where we want to be.
Well, it has been a funny week, hasn't it? I mean, there's been a lot of noise before this match, more than I can remember for quite a while. A bit of criticism coming your way, Jim. How do you cope with that?
Just got to get on with it. I'm big enough to take it, aren't I? It's I know what I'm doing. I believe in what I'm doing. We have changed slightly today from what we usually like, but sometimes you can't have it all your own way. Sometimes you can't play the football that you want to play. We've gone big and strong tonight. We've been full of tempo and all action display, if you like. But football being the way it is, you don't need to lose a few and the manager takes the criticism. That's the way it is. But if you win a couple, everyone's patting you on the back. It's about being level-headed, staying focused, never being too high, never being too low, and moving from game to game. Every club in the country will have ups and downs. Jose Mourinho is the best manager in the world, and look at the stick he takes. Pellegrino gets beat by Liverpool 4-1, gets beat by Juventus, and next thing he hasn't got a clue, he doesn't know his job. Arsene Wenger takes stick. Van Gaal, all the top managers take stick when they have a few ropey results. I'm no different. I've got to put myself out there and take it on the chin, because results is what it's all about. But like I said to the lads in there, when we're setting targets at the start of the year with regard to where we want to be, what we want to do, our forwards after tonight now got 25 goals between them, and we wanted 40 from them. We're not even at the halfway point. Our midfielders got 6 goals last year. We're on 11 already. We wanted 20 from them. We know where the problems lied. We've had a bit of an indifferent spell in the back line. We've made a couple of critical errors, which has cost us. And the lads' confidence, they're only humans. They go out there, the confidence has took a little bit of a blow, and sometimes that can happen. But what they did tonight, they rolled the sleeves up. They were focused on the job on hand, and they've come out fighting, and they've really played really hard for the shirt tonight. And I'm sure the Morecambe fans are very, very grateful for that. Grateful for the 3 points back on track. But with regards to myself, you know what I feel about the club, Mark. It's the way it is. It's it's my 14th year now, as player manager, and I only want what's best for them. No one feels defeat more than me. But I know when the next day comes and I've tried to sleep after the defeat, I'm up and I'm ready for the next challenge that lies ahead, and that's the way you should be. You can't look back, you can't be too down, you know, you've got to pick the bones out of it, see where you can improve, what you can do better to go forward, analyse yourself as well. You know, you make a couple of substitutes, for instance, and they work, everyone says, well done to the player who scores the goal, but if you make a couple of people don't agree with, you know, it comes back to bite you on the bum, but you make them for the right reasons. You know, we've seen Tom Barkhuizen was shot there last 5 minutes tonight, and we had to get him out the way up the pitch and shuffle the pack slightly. But it's just human nature, I think. It's, you know, in Great Britain in this day and age, or all over the world, I think people, you know, have got the magic answers. Everyone knows better than everyone else. It's, you know, I know I'm doing a good job. You know, I've got every confidence in my own ability. I'm still learning, I know that, but there'll be no one who works harder for this club than me. And you know, when you're one of the small boys in the league, you know, we go to Barnet the other week, and they're tremendous training facilities. We spoke to Mark Hughes on Friday night when he comes to see the lads in the hotel. You know, about their training facilities. The likes of Atkinson train at Bolton's training ground. You know, we're struggling to train at the minute. You know, it's because we're not blessed to have our own. Our average attendance is in the bottom bottom 2 or 3. You know, all the little things, backroom staff, we're always against it. We're going to win some, we're going to lose some. We went 4 wins on the spin, and then we haven't won in 5 before tonight. But then there's all the doom and gloom. But it's, you know, it's about the end product, the race at the end. It's, you know, nothing's won or lost in November. We have had an indifferent time. We've kept battling away, and I think they showed that spirit tonight, and we've got back to winning ways, and hopefully this will kick us on now for the games that come ahead, and hopefully we can continue to work up the table and get to where we want to be.
Great team performance tonight, but I just want to single out, I know you don't like singling out anybody, but Peter Murphy's making a difference in that midfield. Yeah,
definitely. Again, you take a captain out of anyone's club, you know, out of anyone's team, what he's in there to do, and you know, teams will struggle. We've struggled with quite a few of our characters. Peter Murphy's come out, Adam Dugdale's come out. It's you know, we've had a couple of little injuries or illnesses here and there, you know, and we've got a couple of players who have made, they're not bad players, they're just having a bit of a difficult time, and one mistake becomes 2 and they dig themselves a bit of a hole, you know, and that can happen. That's just human nature. It happens in life, it happens in football. You know, they are only humans at the end of the day, but you know, we got Peter back now. We know why we brought him to the club, what he's got, and he's shown that. I think he showed that tonight, the way he just got through the 90 minutes without even looking one little bit jaded. Don't forget he's played 45 on Saturday as well, so you know, he's getting up to speed. Dugdale coming to the back line and really got hold of the back lads and limited a very good Dagenham side to very little, who've been on a decent run themselves, full of good players, good loan players who were doing well for them. So, you know, all round tonight, he's singled 2 out there. You know, look at Kevin Ellison's work right up front and how he sets an example. Again, another player because of his age or because he goes a few games without scoring, gets written off. But look at his 2 goals of the weekend. Look at his endeavour on his 4th start in the last 10 days. You know, to work to the 90th minute tonight, or 90 plus, and set an example for everyone else. But I thought, right throughout, I thought there was very good performances by everyone and a great togetherness.
One sour note tonight with injury on Baz. Any news on that?
No, we'll have to see. He took a kick and jarred his back into his hamstring. So, you know, that is the only negative for us tonight. But I think Tony come in and acquitted himself really well. Had 2 routine saves or gatherings to take. His kicking wasn't too bad, but you know, for a young lad coming in such circumstances into a team that's been struggling, I thought he did well. But I have to say, the lads in front of him, the 10 outfield players in front of him, protected him very, very well, and as I say, limited a good side to very little.
Jim, clean sheet, 3 points. Can't ask for much more than that on a Tuesday night.
No.
Look forward to next Tuesday at Fleetwood.
That's it. November's gone, December's up and running. We're up and we broke the cycle. We're back to winning ways. Clean sheet. Never too high, never too low.
Thanks, Jim.